Well, guys, it's been a very long time. Well, at least, for seeing me like this. And as well, like a second time for seeing me, like, or using the reverse for the camera mode for recording. Now, I decided to make this video because of something that I want to essentially announce for is that, well, for those that do watch my videos, is that I'm going to get rid of my entire Jurassic World Alive Blue event and Gold event videos to save up data for this because I think I may as well now just realize that this YouTube channel here can only have so many videos at one time. So I think it's more like if there are videos that don't have that many views, I'll just get rid of those and then refresh them with new ones. So that way you guys get new content, but at the same time, for those that that watch that may have liked, for example, if I deleted videos that you guys particularly liked, it was only because it's only because there's only so much data I can hold on this iPad for this YouTube channel, and I wish I could really put in more. I really do. Now, the announcement the reason why is I'm getting rid of the Jurassic World Alive Blue event and Gold event videos is also not to mention because coming August of this year is going to be a 5-year anniversary of sorts for a duology of movies and a series that I did when I still had the PS2 in this room that I record almost all my videos in, and essentially it was done with a thing called EasyCap, where essentially when the PS2 was essentially put into this room here, it essentially made me, record videos in here off of the PS2, but as well as the fact that EasyCap allowed me to record videos. Like, I would connect the EasyCap from this computer over onto the TV behind obviously behind the iPad, and record videos that actually are not blurry or whatever. Yes, those videos only have anywhere from essentially only from double-digit views to triple-digit views. At least, it was something that I did because, for the first time it was something that wasn't, all blurry or whatever, or somewhat pixely looking. Now, like I said, it's been 5 years since I've done that sort of thing, and as a sort of anniversary to it, I figured I may as well do basically an audio commentary on both Decisive Battle, Godzilla and the Jaguar Brothers, then its sequel, the remake. Well, it was basically a remake because originally I tried to do it, but it didn't record properly the first time, so I tried doing it a second time and it worked, called The Return of Ghidorah. And then the third one, which was actually a series, was called Ultraman Jaguar Gaia. Now, obviously, Ultraman Jaguar Gaia is based off of the Ultraman Gaia series from 1998 to 1999. And so, off of those videos that I did watch back in 2015, that I did watch of Ultraman Gaia, I figured, why not I do my own spin on it, but with Godzilla Unleashed with Jet Jaguar. And as well, in the first movie, Decisive Battle of Godzilla and the Jaguar Brothers, essentially these two Jet Jaguars were specifically only made as Jet Jaguars. They weren't given Ultraman nicknames so to say. They were just standard Jet Jaguars that were, like the ones in Godzilla Unleashed in general, where they're extremely powerful and they can shoot energy beams from their hands. As opposed to, obviously, the TV movie, or not the TV movie, the movie Jet Jaguar originally featured in Godzilla vs. Megalon. But in any case, yes, those were normal Jet Jaguars that were like the ones in Unleashed. Except that they were just a pair of them made as brothers. And then in the remake of Ghidorah, essentially it was the King Ghidorah that was killed in the first movie, except that it wasn't mind controlled. This one actually was essentially a species of Ghidorah that was not only remade by unknown aliens, but it also had a new power. If it was defeated, it would essentially turn into a much more powerful version of itself called Mecha King Ghidorah. Like, obviously, it's basically a new spin on how Mecha King Ghidorah would be made. Essentially, if King Ghidorah was defeated, it would transform itself into a cyborg version of itself. And then King Ghidorah obviously reappears in the Ultraman Jaguar Gaia series, but he's basically the same as he was in the first and second movies, except that he was on his own will and was just nerfed for the sake of, Ultraman Jaguar Gaia V2's power. Excuse me. But in any case, I figured I'd let you guys know that do watch my videos that this is what's going to happen, and this is going to be, an audio commentary on both of those, on both the duology of movies that I made and the series that I made. And yes, I did spell some things wrong for the titles of some of the episodes of Ultraman Jaguar Gaia. It's just that at the time, there wasn't much for autocorrect for the titles of those videos. Like, for example, I know I spelled assault wrong. It's just that I didn't have the autocorrect for it at the time, or it didn't show as how to say, or how to spell assault correctly at the time. It didn't have that for when I used to make the titles on this computer here, which KYLEC 917 has long since been been done a few years ago, because I can't remember my password on this one, because originally I was logged on when I first did YouTube, and then it somehow got logged off at one point. So then I had to basically put in a new password for the same channel, and that allowed me to not only put in some of the old videos that I made at the time, but also make some new ones. Yes, that channel only has like 25 subscribers, but back then I didn't really care, except that at one point I did. Back in 2012 to 2015, I did care about having subscribers, but at this point now, with the whole COPPA thing, even though it's not as bad as people originally put it out to be, I just don't give a crap anymore, because there's nothing COPPA can do about this channel, because I can't update YouTube past its current version on this iPad, because there's only so much it can update on. So this channel, KYLC 917, and the quote-unquote second one that I made of this channel here, which was basically just a channel on playlists, essentially they can't be taken down. So for nostalgia's sake, if you do want to watch some of the stuff that I used to make, as well as some of the stuff that I somewhat recently made, you can go onto KYLC 917 to see those videos that I made, especially since those first few ones were made with a small video camera that had very, 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 very crappy quality. And I even like for example, the Las Cinco Muertes sort of series that I made originally for KYLC 917. 3 of those videos that were last made way back in 2013. They're still on they're still on that channel, but it's only 3 of them, and they were made outside. I do remember though one that I made that I edited the quality of it so that way it was all heat signature, because it looked really cool. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in August. Bye.